Hello. Yeah, it's been a while, but Sanctuary Hills settlement tour time. As you can see, that's where we are today at Sanctuary. This could be one of the best builds I've ever done. I'll be honest, it's really cool. So let's get started. Minuteman sign, of course. That's from one of the junk wall mod packs, and we got some sandbags. And let's go through the gate and show you the inside. So what I wanted to do here was kind of like have it a bit more scrappy, so I've left the ruined houses like there and just built things into them. You'll see what I mean in a minute. First off, show you what's in this house. There's not much really. This bed, this is a cool technique using the wooden fences as like a headboard. Yeah, this house is just a house really, it's not up to much. We've got some stuff in the garden around the back there, some plants. Excellent. And that building there, that's the Minuteman garrison for the town. And in fact there's a Minuteman now with a minigun, because that's cool. Minuteman propaganda there is pretty cool on the walls. So this lower floor is all the bedrooms for the garrison. I think there's 4 all in all, 4 Minutemen just wandering around protecting the town. Each of them, they've got their own things going on. Like this room, there's some Brotherhood stuff, there's armour there. There was one with Vault jumpsuit, because I kind of wanted the idea that it's like each settler has their own identity. Then up here is the actual garrison office, so there's some lockers, some propaganda, more proper flags, and like the desk for, I don't know, recruitment if any settlers want to join up or have any problems. Through here we've got a flag, a USA flag, whoop whoop. Radio transmitter and receiver for radio freedom. And close the door, because why wouldn't I? Yeah, I'll go show you that house. No, I'll show you the military surplus first. Bit of a close to what's in there. Yeah, so the idea here is that any spare salvage that they find that the Minutemen don't need, they can sell to the people. It's going a bit grey, a bit red. That'll be one of the weather mods. But yeah, this is a rug store basically with that counter, which I've added some. Okay, right. Okay, and it's now a lovely clear day again. So as I was saying, we've got some weapons stored in the counter. That's using the do-it-yourself mod. Love the pun. Through here we've got loads of shelves. This is all from the military clutter mod, so just loads of bits of military equipment, and also some more from do-it-yourself. It's a bit of a mix in there, just because that way I've got a nice selection of ammo and weapons and stuff. There's another general sign. Yeah, this is a pretty cool little build. I like this one. And then close the door for security reasons behind you. And then, as I was saying earlier, I decided to build things into each ruined house instead of just destroying them. So here's what I've done on this one. Nice little shack kind of thing. Nice walled-in shack. I do like this. I really like this build, this whole town. So we've got this little outside shelter thing with a water pump and a campfire there. And then got the mattress, some storage, staircases up to some of the small wooden floors. And then they got a weapon, a nice bolt-action rifle. So that's this little shelter with the cloth, the roofs as well. It's so cool. I'm sorry, I really like it. And then some of those junk walls are from that same junk walls mod. I cannot remember the name of it, but you know what I mean. And then we've got the artillery station up here, which should have a Minuteman on it, but it doesn't, and I don't know why it's at that angle. A bit weird. More military clutter, some they are technically Fat Man crates, but I suppose it works well enough as artillery shells. And then moving on down here, we've got, as you can see, pylons going to the water purifier, and this is the engineering bay. So scavenging station, tool chests, garage cart things, barrels, all of that sort of thing. So this is where the engineers, I don't know, Sturgis maybe, comes down to fix everything. And then we've got this going up here to the top of the shelter with a laser turret on it and a fire barrel just under it because I thought it looked cool. Okay, I'll head back to the main street now and just keep on going up from there. And yeah, we've got another Minutemen on guard here. So I've done the surplus, I've done the garrison building, so now it's time for the doctor. Nice flag up there, medic flag, and a Vault Boy statue outside because why not? I had the option to, so I did. Yeah, this is the doctor's himself. It's a settler there waiting, but that's the doctor himself. I'll explain what the idea was here for his own little background. But I've got a chemistry station in the back, the gurney, all that kind of thing. Bit of propaganda, Vault-Tec propaganda. And then, yeah, some more, like that's the storage area. Bathroom, because why not? I'm going to need a bathroom. This is the patient bay for like really bad injuries. There's a light and a computer for observation. And then this is the doctor's own room. My idea was that he was an ex-institute scientist. Why he's a doctor. So I gave him some books, because doctors are smart, so they like to read. Technical document, makes sense. There's some institute stuff, that's all from the do-it shelf still. And going outside again, you'll never guess what this building's called. For a start, budget rooms, this is just a little motel. And of course, it's the Tipsy Yao Guai. So as we go in, we've got just some nice little area. This the bar around here, more from do-it-yourselfs and just drinks in the back and a rug store set up. Fridge, more rooms, some posters, because why not? So that's why everyone comes after a hard day's work. And then these are the budget, well that's a bathroom, but these are the budget rooms. It's just a sleeping bag on the floor in there. And then here it's a mattress and another mattress thinly divided by badly placed walls. But it works, I like the vibe of it and it feels cool. Then there's a little outside area. This is where the bartender himself sleeps. I think I did this in my other sanctuary tour. It's just a cool little thing. So yeah, bed in there, some storage. That's where the bartender himself lives. And then, what's next? I'll show you the other gate. Well, this is a smaller gate because it's not like the main way into Sanctuary. But it's still pretty cool. We've got a guard post up in there. I'll just show you what it looks like it's like you're coming from the vault. And then, okay, well here's the guy that's meant to be in here. He should be sat at that chair because that's like a defense chair, another mod thing. So he's sat there. And then it's like an entry ramp up to go and say, "Oh, can you let me in?" And then he lets you in, and then you go in. Happy days, you're in Sanctuary. There's some more like defensive positions here, so in case of attack, someone could run up here with a gun and be like sniping off the top of the wall. This house, I'm fairly sure is just another house, nothing special. Yeah, sleeping bag there. Oh, it's Boggets. He's from Settlers of the Commonwealth mod, because that just adds like actual NPCs with other names that you can recruit. Just makes your settlements feel a bit more alive, so I'd recommend that. Yes. And then this wall, I didn't build this wall. This was from No Respawns mod. But it is cool. I really like it. It just walls off like the inner 4 houses of Sanctuary. So that they're all protected as like the original settlement, and it's got a railroad sign there to say that it's safe for synths, because it is. So this is the player's house. I didn't do much in here, just tidied up a bit. Still got Sean's bed, and we've got a double bed for me and Piper. Yeah, nothing else in there really. Little garden. Dog meat back there. I think Codsworth is meant to be tending to the potatoes here, but he doesn't actually. And yeah, as I said, that's dog meat. And then this is the junk shop. As you can see, junk here. And I've called it the Junk Vault because the guy who owns it is none other than, look at that, the cool concrete steps. This is the Vault-Tec rep.
Now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like
so that's what he does now. Where did that ball go? Oh. So now that I've recruited him, he just like stays here and sells junk all day. And this is the, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the Hall of Junk. Also from Do It Yourself, there's loads of stuff. There, it's cool. It's cool. Now the game just crashed, so I'll reload and show you this bit. This is where the Vault-Tec rep himself lives. He's got a bed, of course, and I gave him a Vault 111 jumpsuit, machete, guns, some drugs, because he might like drugs. Going up here. Oh wait, no, hold on. That's Mama Murphy's chest. This is her house. That's probably her bed. Yeah, she doesn't do anything. She just wanders around. But up here, hey, this is another one of the settlers of the Commonwealth here. This is Emmon. She's the town sheriff.
I just want to trade a few things.
And she has a lot of stuff on her. I've really kitted her out for battle. I even gave her some pistols called Yeehaw and Yeehaw 2. So this is just like on top of the garage bit of that house. So she just wanders around protecting the inner town. And in here, we've just got a couple of racks of guns, nothing incredible. And as we go back down, in here, this is the only house I actually got rid of. This is Emmon's office, this is the sheriff office. So she comes, sits down there, takes questions from people or whatever. More Minuteman propaganda, of course, because this is a Minuteman settlement. And then this is Emmon's bedroom. She's got a couple of mods, plenty of magazines. This is a map, also from Military Clutter, just on the table. It looks cool. Bed, suitcase, safe, all of that stuff. And also in this building is Sturgis's place, because he's like the technician. He's got more junk from Do It Yourself. He's got his bed up here, got that, and then he's got this nice little outside patio, and the bench, this picnic table fits in perfectly. It's really cool. And then going along here, hey Codsworth, this it's just another house, I'm pretty sure, but I'll show you anyway. Couple beds, destroyed bed, just haven't got around to destroying it. The settlers haven't got around to destroying it. I haven't. Oh, you know what? Yeah, alright, we'll take Codsworth around just for a bit. Send Piper to the castle. And then this is the other end of the walls from the mod, as I was saying about. And this is the outer area, the furthest away bit. This little bit was kind of a mess of ideas. It's cool, I like it, but there's quite a few different things going on. It's cool. Another house, nothing special here. But this building, this is the bus. It's a grill on top of a bus. It's a restaurant, a bus stop. Because it's like pit stop, but on a bus, so it's a bus stop. It's weak, it's not a great name, but it's fine. So yeah, this is like a little restaurant, maybe sell some grilled meat. It's nice, it's a decent little place. We got some outside seating and all. So between the bus stop and the Tipsy Jaguar, we got everyone covered. And then this is just another little defence post outside of like the outside area. Another Minuteman, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Cool hammer from Militarized Minuteman mod as well. This is cool. This is the, I don't know what it is. It's not really the something in particular. It's just cool. It's like a little shack in between the two houses and the walls. We've got random bits of fences and new junk walls. And yeah, got a cool tent. Got a sofa as well for like relaxing and fire, and you know, it's a cool area. I like this bit. I really like this bit. And then this is where that farmer lives. Just like in here, he's got some water and some food. Got his chaise lounge, bed, storage, all of that stuff. It's a nice little area, this place. I like it. I like all of this town though. It's really cool. So that's that bit. Oh, this is Blake, another one of the settlers. She owns that barn in the far distance. I'll show you that in a minute. But we're not quite ready for that just yet. We've still got a little bit of stuff to show you. Minuteman's coming back out. Yeah, she's got a sword. It's awesome. Sturgis. Yeah. Now this area, this is like a little railroad safe house because I don't have a problem with synths, so neither does Sanctuary. In fact, I think Sturgis is a synth. So yeah, it's walled in around this house. So come in, there's an outhouse just because there's going to need to be some toilets somewhere. And this little bit of wall is just a regular wooden wall that I added there to give it some depth. And then in here, you got the turret there. I left all the junk in here because I just thought it looked cool, and added a mattress there on the floor. That's like the guy who owns the safe house who runs it. And now we got some bunk beds there and there for the synths. Some more weapons to protect them in case of attack. It's cool. And then another bed here, so what, we can have one railroad person and 3 synths here, maximum, at any time. It's cool, it's nice. We're doing stuff for the community. the synth community. And then I'll show you Blake's barn. So she's got the water tower there, because that's farmy, so let's have a look. Now I'm going to be honest, Blake has possibly the coolest barn ever. So I'll show you the upstairs bit first. This is where Blake sleeps. She's got a chair, some mattress on a pallet, which looks pretty cool, I think. Some storage, and then a bookshelf of books and some farm stuff, also from Do It Yourself. And then as we go back down, we open the barn doors and go outside. You don't really need to open that one because it kind of gets in the way. But then we've got these 3 Brahmin, so Blake is the Brahmin barn woman. They all have their own troughs, but they don't really stick to them, they just kind of wander around. And then there's a couple of scaffolding ramps back up, and this is where Blake herself just like sits and watches over the Brahmin. It's a pretty cool little shack, I like it, I like this shack. Got some vodka, got some magazines and some drugs. And then there's just another way down to the Brahmin just there. And it's cool. Broken door as well, just for the vibe. Yeah, that's Blake's barn. It's cool. There are so many cool things I've done in Sanctuary. I really like it. As if you can't tell already. And then I'll just close the doors again. And then now it's time for this house. Once again, just adding a couple of little things onto the broken houses. As we go through, I've like blended the 2 kinds of gates together, fence even. We've got a bench here, cooking station. I like that kind of cooking station, looks cool. And we've got some farmland here. They might be floating, but what can you do? And through here is just another little shack. Got some clothes just like there. Another mattress on small floors, you know, it's just a decent little shack. And I believe that's it. I can't specifically think of anything else. Just going to close the doors again behind me. But yeah, so that's the outer bit of Sanctuary. You got the farm, the railroad safe house, all that stuff. Yeah, no, I've done everything now then. So thank you for watching. As you may have noticed, this is possibly my favourite Fallout build that I've done so far. so far. I'm sure I'm going to say that about more as I build more again. Yeah. It's cool. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you later.